So yeah, like I said, man, it's just funny to me, man, because all these folks they just got to sit there and watch me, and all of them want to have their opinion. Listen, all you are millennials. You can't teach me or tell me nothing. Okay, you can't judge me. I'm the way that you're supposed to be. And like I said, if y'all had gone through an inkling of what I went through, you would be the same way. It's not any dismissive term. It's the way you're supposed to be. Stand on business. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go around the bend here one more time, and I'm gonna call it a night. Right. So, like I said, when I come out here and I'm walking, this is my peaceful time. This is my prayer walk time. Right. Walking is a form of prayer. You understand? So, like I said, like it just is what it is. I'm not worried about nobody else and what they doing. I'm worried about what I'm doing. You feel me? So at the end of the day, like I said, that's what I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna work on self-preservation, and it's just that I just expect more out of people, man. I just expect it's like Tupac said, like when you claim that you're super thugged out and super gangster, I'm gonna expect you to deliver, and when you don't, what did he say? He said, I'm gonna, completely take down your empire. Nobody has an empire but me at this point, but we approach things the same way with the same mentality. You understand? So it's like, it's no holds bar. Look at me. Look how I look just like the Messiah, because I am. Exactly. So yeah, like I said, folks just got to understand what it is, man. You understand? Like I said, at the end of the day, I want to just do everything for self preservation at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to change my mentality because if this is how people are going to be, cool, no problem. Then we can do that. It'll help me more. You know what I mean? I just wanted to make sure people understood that it was real and knew what it was. Like I said, it's still a no fly zone. You feel me? So at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is. I just think it's weird how folks are getting on YouTube and acting like they're me or like they have an answer for me. You haven't had an answer for me this entire time. You're not saying anything to me. You're doing these weird habits, which is what I want you to do because it's giving me so much evidence for court it's unreal. I mean, I literally have them at the point of desperation, and they're so lost they wanted to get on here behind fake accounts and role reverse all of reality and say that they're in the position I'm in. I'm sorry, what? I mean, I own everything. I mean, who owns what? What do you mean? See, I'm not going to talk like you because there's rules on the program, which I think is why you do that too. You think you're slick, right? Yeah, people are funny, man. Who really owns everything? Who really runs everything? Period, and is in charge and making moves? Who really is the hustler? And the thing is, I can never lose anything, man. Everything is solidified. It doesn't matter if I ever did get into the mix or something or anything happened. Like that's part of my job. That's part of what I do. Everything will be there waiting for me like it has my whole life. Really. So people know, like I've been through a lot, man. I've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot. I've stood up to everybody, and that's how a man should be, man. That's all I have to say. But that's the thing. Like, no, I want to be comfortable. I want to be lamped up good. I want to have everything I need. I want to be okay. But I mean, it's just not something that I really care about. I mean, if you can't tell, I mean, I'm pretty reckless, man. I never really cared, man. I never really cared about even the future. Like, I put everything on the line every day into what I do, man. I don't care about the things y'all care about. I just don't. We're built differently. It's like Bane told Batman. He said, "You don't fear, you welcome it." All right, like that's me. And it was in a reading today. I just don't like talking like that because it's about myself, dude. It's uncomfortable. But it said the truth. It said they don't understand what you went through. Like, I went through a you know what and a rebirth. And, I feel like I'm almost still going through it. Like, what it was is it's like almost like, I don't know, almost like, I mean, I don't know. Some of the phrases I can't really say, because it's kind of weird to me. But, I just went through a you know what and a rebirth. In order to have the rebirth, you have to go through the first part that sucks. And it's the worst thing and hardest thing in all of time and life. But I went through it. And it said in the reading today, it said these folks just don't understand. Like I already paid the ultimate price. I'm here walking off of faith. The new being you're seeing is a whole new being. It's one that doesn't move, that doesn't budge. It's just different. And is that not really the truth? I mean, how do you think I took over the streets and everything? How do you think I got to this level of power? How do you think this is all real? People can't tell me, oh, it's not happening. It's on camera. Everything, the whole journey, the whole path, the fact that I don't back down to nobody, the fact I don't back down in the street, the fact that I took over every block and every corner, made it mine. The fact that, like I said, I don't want, like, yeah, I love that quote. That was from The Departed. He said, what is it? I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. And that's what I've done here. And folks didn't understand why I was doing it. What I am is I was a social experiment that, God, man, this looks creepy as hell going this way. I mean, I don't care. I just think it's funny, but it looks super creepy, like right here. Batman likes this kind of stuff. That's why I got fangs. But it just looks super creepy because there's like I don't know. I guess everybody has their lights off or whatever. I have mine on. But yeah, this part looks super creepy right now. It's awesome. I like creepy until animals start playing around. I remember I was walking around the whole city at night in Austin, and there was this. I could have sworn there was like this animal or something. Like I saw something. I thought it was coming after me, and then like I filmed, but then like I didn't see it. It was weird. Like I don't know what happened. But like there's parts like here that it's like a little field, and it's just creepy looking. 'Cause you never know what the hell might come out of the trees or the bush. See, I'm already hearing stuff. You got to pay attention because you don't know. There could be something like there's animals and stuff. Like you hear dogs, but there's other stuff. I don't know what we have out here. I've never really had too many experiences. I've seen snakes, but I just always get ready in case somehow there is like I don't think we have them, but like a wolf or like something like that. I try to pay attention. My eyes are peeled. They do exist. You know, we don't have like bobcats and stuff. I don't think or anything, but you know, you could come across a wolf. I'm sure or something. What am I hearing, bro? Y'all don't hear that? See, that's what I'm saying. It'd be like creepy, bro. I keep hearing a stick break, like and it's following. I keep hearing it. It just did it again. It's done it. Did it again. What the hell is that? That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like really intuitive. You just never know. That's how animals stalk too. Animals will like you won't know they're there, and you'll just hear stuff like that. I still hear it. It's like a stick breaking. Like this is great. That's weird. Unless it's a spiritual thing going on. It doesn't scare me. I just always pay attention. You got to prepare and get ready. I don't care where you're at. But yeah, like I said, I mean that's the thing. You know, these folks they want to get on here and talk in a light that doesn't exist. I'm a grown man, bro. You know, I'm a grown man. I'm gonna live my life. I mean, however you want to, you know, try to take that and you want to make it seem like something else for yourself. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. But you have fun with that. I could care less. You know what I mean? Like I said, got a beautiful life. Like I said, I did all this myself. And what I was saying about the fake life coach Eli, who's not a real life coach. Like I said, he lives out there in Redwood City. He mooches off everyone. I paid $8,500 in land taxes. I paid cash for everything I own. There's a little animal or something right there, I think. Is it a toad? I think I found a toad. Yeah, it's a toad. I found him. He's super cool. What the hell? Hold up. I don't know what the hell is on me, like mosquito. But yeah, like I said, um, I got it on camera. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know. It just is what it is at the end of the day. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, those people they mooch off everybody. Me, pay cash for everything, bro. I have to really do this hard body. I mean, it's just not the same. Golly, this view is beautiful. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm in the right area too, but like, I want to like get where like God gives me all the money. Because what I'm gonna do probably is I'm gonna buy some mansions out here. To be honest, I mean, I'd end up buying this whole neighborhood. That's what people don't get. It might end up happening too, for real. I'd end up buying all the mansions out, everything. Like, wouldn't that be God putting people in their place? Like that's what need to happen. You know, there's it. Y'all don't know how to make money. I make money through everything I do. No, I don't just work out. I don't walk around. No, it's not what I do, brother. I do God's work and God's will. I'm Batman. I do everything that Batman is depicted doing in the cartoons and the movies, and I really change things, and I've accomplished a ton. So it's like I'm really Batman in real life and reality. So me being Batman, God has to produce my budget, right? So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. I'm rolling with God, doing God's work, doing God's will, doing what I'm supposed to do. And that's how you really make money. You want to really make money, bro? Get on a life path with God. Find your purpose, find your life's purpose, and get in alignment with God. That's what people don't understand. Like all the money and the nice stuff and the comfort, that'll come later, man. I ain't worried about that. And that's the thing. I just get on here, I just talk, be myself, and it's better for me to be calm and in a good nature, like right now, in a better mood a little bit, because even though I'm still feeling it, like in my head and stuff, just from stress and stuff, but like it's better for me to be calm because I can make all the money I want on here. That total's accruing quick too. I think it's like, let me check it. Hold up. Uh, uh, yeah, it's at $31 and some change already. So see, I work all day. I work 24 hours a day pretty much, and then I sleep when I can. And that's the other thing I really need to work on, honestly, is sleep. And that just comes with the territory. I mean, I'm Batman, and like I said, um, I don't know. I mean, like I need like a girlfriend. I need my girlfriend to actually be with me in person, physically, common sense. I'm a human being. I'm a grown man, right? But my whole point is just, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just a normal person, man. But I'm telling you the truth about who I am and everything I've done. I mean, these people know it's the truth too, and that's why they're so upset. No, everybody tried to target me. You keep using these words and terminologies, but you targeting me didn't do nothing but help me. See, that was the thing. I had all the money. These people act like I was tricked out of something. I wasn't tricked out of nothing. People tried to take everything from me and half everything I own. I proved they were liars and proved they were corrupt. And now I stand up against corruption for a living. That's winning. See, you're not making sense. You're going to say that I didn't win no matter what. Right. You're just going to be unfair. So you're trying to play games with me and act like I can't win. That's corny. I'm winning every time. It doesn't make any sense. You can't still have that money. I turned around and made more money than that time and time again. So that's what's truly impressive. That's what means something, right? So it's like at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. I mean, y'all are trying to get like me. That's all that you have to understand. You're trying to get like me. You're trying to get to this level, to this point, um, just in life, period. And all of you should make it your goal to be like me. I mean, I have these businesses. Like I said, this is a movement, and it just goes to show how society is today. I've tried to collab and break bread and work with everybody, and none of these people are any good. None of them. They're all no good people. Like, okay. So then I came up in the hardest time that ever existed. So give me my credit. I'm not making mistakes by losing my temper. I mean, I'm a human being. Look at what you're doing. You got people gang stalking me 24 hours a day. Like, no, I'm not any of the things you want to say. I'm the strongest dude that ever existed. I've been going through this for almost 2 decades, and I'm still right here. You know what I mean? These people have sent everything at me, made every attempt on me they can, and I'm still right here. And my life is in good shape. Everything for them is in shambles. They're in dilapidated circumstances. Me, I held everything together. Right. You're mad at me and your formula I've figured out for trying to dismantle my blessings and my peace and the fact that I made it, and you're just so upset because you're like, I did everything I could to stop him from getting to this point, and he still did. Right, by the grace of God, by the grace of God, and because I'm a really strong person. Right. Hold up, I need to see what this is. So, I mean, end of the day, it just is what it is, man. This lighting here is pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it. I'm like, man, maybe I should do that. Like, if God gives me the money, maybe I will just start buying mansions out here. Maybe I'll end up buying all this land and just like I'll be who runs the whole thing. Maybe I'll do that. They all know me anyway. People like me. I mean, I'm a good leader. I would treat everybody with respect no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. I just believe in forgiveness, man. I ain't holding on to nothing, bro. Even the people who did everything and targeted me, like I said, I am still going to file my federal lawsuit. I have to do that, but I'm going to forgive and move on, man, because it ain't worth it. Kind of didn't want to walk by all that because it's like a bunch of construction stuff and I don't want to breathe it, but it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know. Hold up. I want to look at something. Um, yeah, like I said, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what people tell themselves. I don't know what people think. Um, it just is what it is. You understand? So it's going to be what it's going to be. You know what I mean? It is going to be what it's going to be. But yeah, all I know is that I got him shook, coach. I know I'm doing a good job being Batman. I know I'm doing my job. I'm on my job. And that's the whole thing, while people running their mouth, I'm working every day. I get up every day and I work and I'm Batman. Like I said, that 18 gauge steel armor I wear, that's like 30 pounds. And this is the thing is these people, they can feel the fact that I've left them all behind and they're just all in their feelings. Like that's what successful people do. Successful people, they just keep on pressing forward, right? And they're going to just leave you behind and they're going to just go on to be successful. It's no issue for me, really. It just comes naturally. Like I said, my life is gorgeous. Everything in it is beautiful. I'm Gucci. I'm good. I just need people to donate. That's all. Like I need help like anyone financially. For these people to sit there and really be that upset, right? You're upset every time I get a donation. You're the same people, you've already admitted that. Like it's not up to you. Like no, people need to compensate me for what I do here. I'm here. I work for donations strictly. Feel me? Me making my own money and all that. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I make my own money. Oh, that's a cool cactus. At the end of the day, like I said, I mean, like, yeah, I'm trying to get all the donations I can. You got the Cash App in the left-hand corner. But it's so crazy because they want to tell me, they want to talk to me like that and convince me that I shouldn't get donations, but yet they're all trying to live off donations. You see the hypocrisy? These people are hilarious, bro. Like you can't be serious, man. And then they don't get paid like me on here. Like, yeah. So like I said, I mean, I'm just gonna keep on doing me, keep on being successful, keep on leaving them farther behind, keep on running my business and let them stay upset and stay in their mood or whatever they feel like. And that's all I can really do, right? Isn't that all we can do? I'm about to literally get an ice pack too, and I'm gonna put like a shirt in between it and I'm gonna put it on my head, I think. Probably right on my forehead. I tried to look it up on Google. It says that's all right. I really don't do much icing, but I have an ice pack and I need it. I did it for my chest when I was going through I get like costochondritis, sometimes really bad because it's been wedged, bro. Like I'll feel it and it affects me majorly. So I just pray and pray to God that he'll reset it the right way. I mean, I don't know how it is or not, but hopefully it's okay. But that's the thing. I used to have to see a chiropractor like every single day because I've been through so much physically. That's what fools don't understand. Like, oh, I'm a strong dude, man. Just like the reading said, it said they told y'all I'm strong. Like, yeah, I'm strong as they come. You know what I mean? Don't get no stronger. So that's what I work on, strength, man. I mean, I don't understand if people can't say nothing to me, if you can't tell me anything that exists, Why are you talking to me like that? I'm your role model, man. I'm what you want to be. I'm your YouTube daddy. All of you. Y'all trying to get like me, bro. You feel me? Y'all want to live like me. You want to work out like me. Everything I do, they want to do, bro. So don't talk to me crazy, man. That's not fair. You know what I mean? Just have some respect and that's it. But it is what it is now. People kind of messed up their opportunity and their chance, and that's it. Like I said, no fly zone. We ain't doing no talking, and that's it. You know. But other than that, I mean, I'm gonna keep on being Batman and stand up for what's right. I don't care. Oh, and that dude, like all these dudes online, they're just sitting there, and I mean, they're talking crazy on here. I mean, that one dude is committing crime after crime after crime after crime. Like, I predict that you're going to get locked up again real soon. It's pretty obvious, and I can just see what it is. I mean, you cannot be talking like that, brother. And they're crashing out. I told you. And they're all the ones working against me, the red triangles. They're crashing out because I'm winning and they know I'm doing everything right and my momentum is picking up. I'm getting paid quicker. Like even the totals look like they're accruing quicker on here. I'm almost to like 32 bucks, I think. They're mad. That's awesome. See, the goal is if I could get to like 50 bucks before like the 15th, before we're halfway through the month, like if I could make like boom bada bing like 20 bucks real quick, they're gonna be even more angry because they're gonna know he might get to the $100 cap before the month is even over. And if I can do that, then I'll have another check that'll come this next month too. And that's what I need is consistency, right? That way I'm not in this position or I'm not having to try to stretch money. And like I said, I may just not be able to pay the phone plan because I'm really thinking about it. I'm like, I really think at this time, if people are going to act like we're in such hard times because y'all ain't going through it and other people are, right? And if that's what it's going to be, maybe I should just scrap the phone plan and I'll have that's like 55 bucks, bro. I'll have 55 more dollars I can use for whatever I want for eating or whatever. And like that'll go a long way, bro. So I might do that, man, and then that way I can just save everything. I just won't be able to get on here or see what's going on online until I go all the way to somewhere with Wi-Fi. So I don't know if I'm really going to do that, but I'll have to figure it out. But obviously, I'm going to have to try to, get my bearings about me and try to feel a little better here and get some real rest, hopefully, and try to just go as hard as I can. That's the thing. People gotta understand this is all I do. I don't bother nobody. I just work on my career and I just work nonstop. So I mean, I'm building this because it's gonna work. I know it can work. So if I stick with it and if I pick up the pace of the videos right now and I go real hard right now, I mean, bro, if I can get to 50 bucks before we're halfway through the month or right around there, and if I could get over $100, that's the threshold. They'll pay it out this next month. And then I'd get my check on my birthday, and then I'd have another check coming on the 21st to the 26th of the next month, right? And then I'd be good to go because this business will be completely operable. And this is what they're trying to stop. See, they know that I'm making progress. They know I'm doing this right. This is how you do it. I'm creating literally like income, and this is going to end up being residual income. And then I can just work a job and stack all my dough and make money doing this. And they all know it. Yeah, you're trying to pretend with me and talk to me in a light that doesn't exist because the light that does exist is where you don't want to be. You don't want me to be because I'm succeeding. You see? So they're trying to sit there and play, mental mind games with the mental giant. Come on, bro. Y'all are mental midgets, man. So like I said, we're gonna keep on getting this money, we're gonna keep on winning, stay mad, and we're doing everything right. We're gonna try to pick up the pace a little bit if we can. And that's it, man. If we could do that, man, we'll have a whole nother check made quickly. We got to try to go hard this month, man. That's the way I'm looking at it. And like I said, I need all the donations I can. If you can super chat on the short videos, please do that. Send gifts, all that. Do whatever you can, man. But I need help from the public, bro. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, please donate. I'm asking y'all every day. We receive $0, nothing, not a penny, red cent, nothing. Nobody wants to do nothing. That's reality. So, like I said, until people start helping me, I mean, I don't know how people expect me to feel, man. I'm like pretty close to this next check, and you're just making it impossible for me to get there. Like, bro, I have like $3 in the bank, bro. I'm just trying to do what I need to do and get what I need, and that's it, and get through to this check. I mean, y'all can't send me some real money, 20, 50, $100, but they'll go donate that to somebody else every day. out of spite. That's my whole issue, man. Like these people, they've got a little bit of money and all of them just want to sit there and be like, oh, I'm against you. For what reason? I'm a good person. Right. You're against God. You go against me, you go against God. Have fun with that, brother. You understand? So like I said, everyone who doesn't support me, you go against me, you go against God. So don't whine and complain and cry when God literally comes for y'all. Don't cry and complain when God's wrath is upon you, because it is already. Don't cry and complain when God protects me and stands up to me, right? And comes for you. Real talk. Do not complain. None of y'all. I don't want to hear no complaining. I don't want to hear no whining. I don't want to hear nothing. See what I'm saying? That's my point. That's why I stood up and said what I said about every incident, about everything, because like I said, y'all have fake outrage and you're backwards. You're not good people, bro. Good people, like, they can talk. People who are wicked, you can't complain about getting your karma and what you deserve. Evil people get what they deserve on this planet. It is what it is. So like I said, I mean, we got potential here. That's really the goal right now, is if we could try to get this where we can build another check this month for next month, because it pays a month out, which is ridiculous and the weirdest, worst payment system I've ever seen, but that's their thing. And I can't do nothing about it for now. But my whole point is, if we can do that, we'll be in business, bro. Like real talk, we'd be in real business. We'd be moving. And then like I just get in a groove and just stay doing what I'm doing. And then like I said, this is my job every day. I'm Batman. It is regardless. And see, that's the thing. I'm building something here that really is carrying weight and really going to move mountains, and they know it. And I'm building an efficient business because why? Because I've always built businesses. I built businesses for everyone. Every business I worked for in Green Bay, I carried it on my back and I built it for them. They didn't do nothing. I did everything. When I did Dish, they would have me doing stuff for them. I did everything for everyone, bro. Texas Roadhouse, everything. Helped them build everything. I'm a good dude. I didn't do nothing wrong by having a public speaking career. These people are fugazi. They're making up lies that don't even make sense. These people, they're all just jealous. The people at those companies were jealous of me and they targeted me. So, like I said, when it comes out in the federal lawsuit, I'm going to win. And if I want to work at those places, they're probably going to give me a hand-picked job of my choosing. And I'm going to say, hey, look, I just want to, to have a job that's easy, or I can do Dish again, but just give me access to all the food I want. And that's all that I ask, and they'll have to appease and customize it for me. And they'll say, sure. You know what I mean? Because you earned it. I mean, because you didn't do anything wrong. And all these people, they just sat there and acted like they had an issue. Like, right, you're just jealous and envious. What do you mean? You can't just say, a company can't just say, oh, well, we just want to, whatever they would use the expression, we just want to cut ties. Like, that doesn't make any sense. For what reason? You did the same thing at Panera Bread up there in Green Bay. Like, why are you saying I'm not allowed to work? So you can't tell me my civil rights weren't violated because they were. Y'all are trying to treat me like I'm not an American citizen. You know how big of a lawsuit that is? You know how big a discrimination suit is? There's several different lawsuits that I'm filing. So I'm looking at massive cash settlements because they did these things. That's what y'all going to understand. I know it's guaranteed, and I'm not worried about a statute. Either way, it's going public. It's going to be exposed. It's all in good timing, in God's timing. So, like I said, I'm doing everything right, and I feel comfortable. I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. I just need help from the public, man. Like, I'd be satisfied if somebody sent me at least 20 to 50 to $100 right now. And what I really need is like 100 at least. You know what I mean? I'd be satisfied at least if they sent me 20, because then I know I don't have to worry, and I got enough where I can get what I need and be able to at least keep working and get to my check, because I have to keep working regardless. That's what people don't get. No matter if I'm running on E and no fumes, and if I haven't eaten whatever, I still have to get up and get going. So Batman just keeps on showing up, and that's what God told me. He said, just keep on showing up, man. Feel me? So this is the hard time. I got to keep pushing, and that's all I can say. This is what it takes, and this is why I'm Batman, and why none of you can be it. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Goodbye, peasants.